The CDC actually has been forced to recalibrate its milestones. So the CDC provides milestones that children, for example, children are supposed to be able to walk at 12 months, and they're supposed to have 50 words by 18 months. They've now changed that so children, normal children, are walk by 18 months, and that they have 50 words by, I think, 36 months. So they normalized the injuries that they did to our children during the lockdown by simply changing the milestones. And, the worst state off was California. I've known Governor Newsom for decades. I knew his dad. I think that he is a very, very formidable debater. He's very, I think, he's got kind of everything. He's got every gift. He's very attractive. He's very eloquent. He's articulate about the way he talks. But I do think that he has a very difficult record to defend in California. So I don't know exactly what happened in the debate, but a lot of times the debates are, people judge the debate based upon how you carry yourself, and he really, he is an all-star at how he presents himself to the public. So I think that probably helps him a lot.
Do you think he'd be a good president for the United States?
I don't, looking at what's happened in California, I don't think it's right for the United States right now. I think, I spent almost a year in San Francisco arguing the Monsanto cases. So we went to court with I think we had 2,400 cases of mainly home gardeners who had gotten non-Hodgkin's lymphoma from using Roundup. And the way that all of those cases, our cases were consolidated with cases from about 3 other law firms in front of judges in California. So with the way that multi-district litigation works is you try those cases one at a time. And usually after you try 3 or 4 or 5 of them, the defendant comes to the negotiating table. You know now the value of each of those cases. And the defendant comes to the negotiating table and they settle all of them. By the end, we had about 40,000 cases. And we tried 3 in a row. The first one we won $89 million on. The second one, the jury gave us $289 million. The third one, we asked for $1 billion. It was a couple who had both got non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. They both did home gardening together. They sprayed Roundup every day. They had a Labrador Retriever who came with them every day when they gardened. The Labrador Retriever got non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, and both of them were diagnosed at the same time. The Labrador died. And the jury, we asked the jury for $1 billion, and they came back with $2.2 billion. And at that point, Monsanto came to the negotiating table, and we settled all the cases. But I had to stay in San Francisco for the better part of a year, arguing those cases. Every morning, I went to Union Square to exercise before court. There's a gym there. And Union Square in San Francisco is like Fifth Avenue in New York. It has all of the big, American brands. It has Nordstrom's, Bloomingdale's, Macy's, Gap, Old Navy, Levi, and it has the big foreign brands, the big, flagship stores for Dealer Valley, Prada, Gucci, Ferragamo, Burberry. People come from all over the world to shop there. I went there a month ago, and every one of those stores is shut down. It's just acre after acre of plywood because of the chaos in the streets. And, it's not hygienic. A lot of people would say it's not safe. There's open-air drug markets, and, it's a combination of things that have caused that. It's high housing prices, and it was the lockdowns. And I think the management is in California from the state government and the city government of San Francisco is not a winning record. Let me just put it that way.